Let me ask you a question. What happens if a situation arises that you were unprepared for? A situation such as a blizzard, a tornado, or being locked down due to a virus, which we've all been through. Really put yourself in any possible situation that could arise. Now ask yourself, what would you do? Where would you go? What do you need? Are you ready? Because what if tomorrow? Hey everybody, this is Philip with What If Tomorrow Media. This will be the third video of our Get Home Bag series on a budget. With me anyway. Mark's second video should be up sometime soon. I put my other video up last night for my second video. If you're paying attention, you're seeing there's some differences. Like I said in a previous video, I can't tell people what they have to have in their bag. Everybody knows their needs, medical, what they prefer to carry, stuff like that. We're just trying to give you some ideas of what to put in your bag. Another disclaimer, I messed up the last video talking about the rule of threes. I don't know, I brain farted or something, I don't know. But the rule of threes are 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without heat, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. Remember that rule of three. The rule of three can save you once you realize it and once you know what that is and how to affect each of those rules. Air is pretty simple. We breathe all the time. Heat, going into the bag. Last episode, I threw some lighters in there and I talked about using dryer lint as tinder. As you can see right here, didn't cost me a thing. I guess the electric, whatever it took to do my laundry. But yeah, this is some of the best tinder I've found. It ignites really quick. It burns pretty hot, but it burns pretty fast, so you need to have your tinder close by. As I discussed in the previous videos, also we'll be doing this and showing you how to use these items in our packs and what we're going to use them for. So that didn't cost me anything, but I did go to Walmart, as that's where I've been shopping the entire time. This time I didn't actually go over budget. I was under budget because I wanted to focus more on first aid for my pack. Because if you find yourself in a situation where you're walking home, you may try to cross a fence or a barbed wire fence or something like that, cut yourself. You may twist an ankle. You may just get injured in any way imaginable. Because especially in times of maybe panic, in times of unsurety, you may just get hurt because you're not paying attention to your surroundings. You're not focused on what you're doing, so to speak. But if you lose that focus, your chances of getting injured are a lot higher. So I decided to focus more on first aid. There's probably some things that I could add to it, but I wanted to it's a get home bag. So I just wanted to add a simple first aid kit, like I said, at Walmart. $9.73 for this first aid kit. I really honestly haven't even opened it. You can see that the zip tie on there. But in it, you got first aid and survival instructions. You got a rescue whistle, a small compass. It's a button-filled compass. I'm not going to open it up because there's too much stuff in here to get out. There's 10 antiseptic wound wipes, 12 bandages, 1 by 3 inches, just a regular bandage, 2 bandages for your knuckles, in case you're working on your car or something like that, and you bust a knuckle. 1 large bandage, 3 butterfly band-aids, 4 3 by 3 sterile gauze pads, 4 2 by 2 sterile gauze pads, medical tape, 1/2 inch by 10 yards. That can be invaluable. That could be used for something else, for binding, something like that if you needed it. There's an elastic bandage, a 2-inch bandage, for sprains. Blisters, there's moleskin in there. If you've got a long way to walk, chances are you could work out a blister. I'm going to add more to my pack, but not this video, because there's going to be more personal items like socks. Socks are invaluable when you're walking a long way. But I'll get into that more later. There is a splinter picker / tick remover, forceps, basically tweezers. Around here, there's a lot of hedge, there's a lot of thorn bushes, things like that you may need that for if you get stuck, if you're crossing through a field or in the woods or whatever, and you get splinters and this and that. That'll help, because if in a survival situation, every little injury can be life-threatening. So that's something you need to go in with the thoughtfulness. Hey, I'm going to try to avoid this stuff so I don't get injured. Sometimes you may not be able to avoid it, but the more you're mindful of it, the better off you're going to be. Moving on, there are different types of medications in the bag. There's 2 triple antibiotic ointments. There's 2 after bite sting and itch relief wipes, 4 ibuprofen, which is 200 milligrams, 2 antihistamines, 4 acetaminophen, and 2 aspirin, just in this one pack for $9.73. Moving on with the first aid, I picked up some bleed stop. This stuff is great to have in your pack, because if you do get a pretty decent cut, something like that doesn't stop the bleeding relatively quick, that doesn't clot, this stuff would be invaluable, because you put it on your wound, it helps clot the wound, so you can address it sooner, get it clean sooner. That way you can move on. Maybe not with stitches, whatever. If you're not close to any medical help, this stuff will help. This was about $4.88. It comes with 2 packs. Granted, you may not need it, you may need it. It's a good idea to keep in your pack. I didn't do a lot this go around. Like I said, I was actually under budget at $15.59. But I think one of the most important items I picked up, it was only 98 cents. And that's just a bag of wipes. Hygiene is extremely important, especially in a survival situation. If you're trying to get home and you're a day or 2 out, wipe yourself down with these. It keeps the dirt, keeps infections, it keeps cuts clean, stuff like that. So definitely keep this in your pack. Not only that, but there's several uses for this, keeping yourself clean, you go to the bathroom, stuff like that. Highly invaluable for $1. Something else I'm going to throw in my kit, I didn't pay anything for. It was actually a gift to me. It's a Gerber armbar drive multi-tool. Real small, it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's got an apex holder, comes with a number 2 Phillips bit, and a small flat blade screwdriver for that. You never know, you may have to pull a screw, something like that. Of course, you got your knife blade. It's pretty sharp. What I thought was cool on this, it's got a little, let's see where I'm at here. It's got a little hammer on there, which you're not going to drive huge nails, but it's got a pry bar on here and a bottle opener. I guess for cold beer or something like that. It's also got a pair of scissors on it, which would be great if you're trying to fish and you want to trim your fishing line up or something like that. If you got to cut some gauze for something or whatever on your first aid kit, will work great for that. It's got an awl. If you need to mark something like that, punch a hole into something, worked great for that. But like I said, this didn't cost me anything, nothing at all. It was a gift to me. I think you can pick them up for like 25 bucks, something like that, but why not? I mean, if you have a tool like this that you can just throw in your pack and it doesn't cost you anything, definitely, by all means, do it. All in all, Like I said, this trip, I only spent $15.59. So adding that to the totals, the first time I was way over budget for $70.09. Second trip, I was closer, but I was still a little bit over, $25.49. And this trip was $15.59 for a total of $107.27. So really in about 5 weeks, you could have what I have in my pack at $20 a week, just doing a rough math. It doesn't have to break the bank to get yourself started on this. I maybe have one, maybe two more videos for the get home bag. And as I said before, once we get done with our get home bags, we're going to move into a 3-day bag. In the 3-day bag, you're going to add more stuff, obviously, because it's going to have to last longer. Could you be in a situation with a get home bag to where you're going to be out for 3 days? You could be far enough away from home or help or something like that, just depending on the situation. So you want to keep that in mind. I prefer, I don't live far from where I work. I can make it home in maybe an hour walking. It doesn't take that much, but you still need to be careful. Mark, on the other hand, lives 20 miles from work. So it's going to take longer for him to get home, obviously. So he might want to change things up in his bag a little bit. But as I said, he's putting different things in his bag than I have. That way, it's more customized to your personal needs and wants. But moving on here, the next couple episodes, we're going to be bumping up to a 3-day bag, which is basically, to me, it's a super get home bag. Anyway, folks, like and share this video. Like it for for the search engine results and stuff like that. Join us in the conversation. Go to the Facebook group, What If Tomorrow Media. We've also got a podcast group, the What If Tomorrow podcast group. Pretty much simple. We hope you're enjoying these videos. Hope you're finding them informative. If not, let us know. We want to make the content for you. So do us a favor, like and subscribe, share, help us grow this channel. Check out our affiliates with EMP Shield. EMP Shield is a great preparedness item. If you guys listen to the podcast, you know my story when it comes to EMP Shield. If not, I'll give you a quick rundown. I guess it was about 9 months ago, my house got hit by lightning. EMP Shield doesn't just protect against EMPs, it protects against lightning strikes as well. So definitely a good investment. Go over and check them out, empshield.com/whatif. Go to our website at whatiftomorrowpc.com. Check out our My Patriot Supply affiliate. Click on the link there. It'll take you to our personal page. They're over on My Patriot Supply. Check out what they have over there. They have just about everything you need for preparedness over there. Food storage, water filtration, all that stuff. More to come. Just more to come on the videos. We've got a lot of stuff in the works. We're planning a bunch of stuff for when it starts warming up. Not only are we going to be using our packs, but we've got some projects we're going to do outside for your personal or homestead or home preparedness. We're looking at greenhouses. We're looking at getting into aquaculture, different things like that. If there's things you want to see us do, if you want to see us just do little different projects here and there to show you how to do stuff, by all means, drop it in the suggestions below. In the comments, go over to the Facebook group, like I said, join the conversation over there, or email us at whatiftomorrowpc@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely keep an eye on us because we're going to be doing some different things. We've got a lot of things in the work. We're just trying to get our foot off the ground here. So do us a favor, follow along with us, and we'll see you in the next episode.